Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Ward. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Baldwin. And he converts the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Ward. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
For the away team, number 2.
Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Melly. Pass to Baldwin. About a minute into this first quarter, and there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Baldwin, 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Ward. By himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Baldwin. Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. Nails it from 3. Baldwin's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Number 1.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. From downtown, and Babarovich gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Throws it up high. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Babarovich. Screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Babarovich. Here's Baldwin. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Baldwin's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Nice move. The shot no good. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now Hayes. Here's Babarovich. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. 4-3. That one doesn't drop.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And finished off by Hayes.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's Hayes. Still no points. And here's Hayes. Pass to Ward. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ward's got his third bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Baldwin. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Hamas gets it to go. Hamas has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Woo, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Baldwin. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Hey, right here.
No good.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Melly with a rebound. Here we go. Stolen. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. They're up by 3. And quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he got the whistle on the way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under the NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Birch to the right side. Goes back up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sweet little floater.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Guduric. Yet to see a basket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And he comes up with a bucket. 6 points for him.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Driving in. Let's go with a three. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Gets the 3 ball to go. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Comes up empty down low. There's a screen. The teardrop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Birch.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
17 seconds left in the first half. It's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
C. Softly drops in the floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
There's a screen by Birch. Good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They're up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
their offense is running.
Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. They've got Hayes. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Peperovic in at the point. Here's Baldwin. Sends it home from three-point land. Baldwin's got 15.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hayes misses. Down low. Here's Ward. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. 6-point game. Here's Hamas. And there's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Hayes against Hayes. Back to Hayes. He's defended by Hayes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Baldwin's shot is good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
In transition for the finish. Oh!
Wow!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Hamas. 6 points for him. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Here's Baberovic. This is the jumper.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official post.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Baberovic can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Drills it from deep. He has 6.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Shot to stop the run. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Ward passes to Hamas. There's the triple. Melly with a rebound. Here's Baldwin. Give him 20. Pass to Melly. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Baldwin's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Guduric. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game, leading by 17. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. See, clock at 4. The floater, that one's good for 2.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The layup off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
He's guarded by Birch. Out to the right wing. Shot is up. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The shot no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Offensive board to the left wing. Fires for three.
Away team foul. C. First personal foul.
Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well.
Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. It's intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. The three. Unable to get that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And the three off target. That's tipped. Pass to Guterich to end the drought. That shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Birch, tightly guarded. He shoots a three. That one no good. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian,
3 points.
it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Got it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Second chance shot. Pass to Guterich. This one for three. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. So it's the home team now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Fires away from way outside. It doesn't go for him. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. The three is up. Rebounded by Birch. He takes it in. Count the basket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
From deep three-point land. Off on that one. And so the road team gets the W in this one.
The end.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Nunn in at the two-guard spot.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Just 5 to shoot. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Nunn. Athens moving the ball around. Takes the three. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Biberovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's Slukas. And that one, good. He has 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Yurtsevin. Pass to Nunn. Athens gets it back in a new 14. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Biberovic. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Baldwin. Clock at 6. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Baldwin's got his second basket of the night.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Nunn, that's good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Nunn's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Hayes. No good with the triple. Athens leading by 6. Releases. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Biberovic. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition team foul. Athens shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Now Athens with it. 7-point differential. Here's Lucas. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Yurtsevin. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Biberovic from outside the arc. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Down low, Osman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
.130 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Taken away by Hayes. Here's the break. Pass to Biberovic. Nets the corner three.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Osman. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Baldwin looking for the opening. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Pass to Biberovic. Tries again. It's hauled in by Athens.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Baldwin. Athens getting their last shot to go. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. None wide open. And the 3 off target.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Athens. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Taking a look at Athens.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the left side wing. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Monday and then on Wednesday. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The rebound by Colson. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. And here we go. And it's blocked. Athens moving the ball around. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Second team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Driving in. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Athens leading by 8. From 13. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Birch hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Athens.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Gutteridge. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there's the drive. And there it is for him. And now a 12-point Athens lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It's hauled in by Athens. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Grant. He's guarded closer. Basket good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Grant's gone 2 of 3 from the field. From deep three-point land. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession.
Athens ball.
.124 left here in the second. Now here's Birch. He's covered by Grant. Stolen by Grant.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
To stop the run. Good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Athens.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
And Grant drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Colson. Hernan Gomez covering, and that one's good. Colson. And here is Athens now. At one point, they led by 16.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Gutteridge. The layup missed. And the first half is now in the books. Athens leads by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the home team.
They couldn't shut.
And that about wraps it up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Baldwin. We've got Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 2-guard. Pass to Biberovic. And it's off from three-point range. Athens leading by 15, and for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position. Yep, that one goes. Nunn's got 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Inside. A shot by Biberovic, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Buries it down low. He's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Third personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your home team.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Melly. Still scoreless. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Melly. Shanla. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Nunn passes to Osman. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that one's good. Biberovic has got 7.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's Sathan. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Biberovic. He has 7. Shanla. And it's in there.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Here's Yurtsevin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yurtsevin's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Nunn. He's got 11.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. To the paint, here's Yurtsevin. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Baldwin. Defended by Nunn. The shot by Biberovic, no good. And so it's Athens, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And for Athens, well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
And for Athens.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Unhindered, going all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Defense is right there. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Athens moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Grant gets a wide open look. And they recover it. The 3 ball. Birch grabs the board. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The 3. Athens gets it back in a new 14. Grant on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Pass to Gutteridge. They need this. The shot, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Papapetro. Now Hernan Gomez. They set the pick. Grant for 3. Poked loose. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
For the 3. Here's Hernan Gomez. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Here's Coulson. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Athens?
Grant for 3. Again, the miss by Grant. Pass to Coulson to the wing on the left. And a miss there on the triple. Now Athens with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Fires from way outside. So it's Athens winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Got a piece of it. And here's your 7. Here's Hernan Gomez. They get it again. Back to your 7. The kick out to Nunn. The 3. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Ward. It's hauled in by Athens. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Outside Nunn. There's a screen. Here's Hernan Gomez. Five on the clock. Tries it from 19. It's good. Off the glass.
44. The assist. Hernan Gomez.
On the take. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ward passes to Hamas.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. It's blocked. Here's Hernan Gomez. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
He gets it in there.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Will it go? Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Athens leading by 5. Outside Nunn. He shoots it. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 8.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Ward. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Ward into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's 7, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Ward. Now Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Hamas. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
They get it back. Pass to Nunn. The 3 ball. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Hamas. And stolen by Nunn. And here's Hernan Gomez. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hernan Gomez on the wing. And another miss by Athens.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
The score now all even. 5 points in the game.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. The putback. And Ward pulls it down. We're at the end of 1 in a close game so far. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Athens. And he makes it on the layup.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 2. And it's in there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
He's covered by Grant. Clock at 6.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
On Tuesday, then on Monday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
And so it's Athens with it. For 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He's covered by Grant. Four on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Athens leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That shot, no good. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 13-4 run.
Home team foul. Low. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. And again, it's Athens with a three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The home team calls timeout. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he drives in.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Athens leading by 8. Here's Grant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Right wing. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Osman on the wing. Tipped. And they're able to recover. From outside the arc. And at last, they get one to fall.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here he goes. Great positioning on the putback.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
He's covered by Grant. 41 seconds left in the second period. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Athens leading by 12. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's a floater. It's hauled in by Athens. Outside for Grant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
See, it's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Can they get it? What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Athens in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym. Which hasn't happened yet.
And moving on. Appreciate you joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Athens leading by 13. Pass to Nunn. Driving to the basket. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And for Athens, off target with the 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Hayes. There's the block. Outside Nunn. It's deflected. Tries yet again, and he takes it up and lays it in. 10 points for him.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
And finished off by Hayes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here at 7, passes to Nunn. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. Here's Hayes.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. The baseline J. Hayes against Yurt 7. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hamas. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Athens leading by 12. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They shoot again. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. They set the screen. The ball's knocked loose. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 7 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Inside. Here's the break. The shot by Ward, no good. Ward's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Hernan Gomez. Another shot. Back to Nunn. 3-pointer. And Ward pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And finished off by Hayes.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Athens leading by 6. And another miss by Athens.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
When it took them a little while to get there, just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for your home team, number 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That one goes in.
Over Root 7.
Nunn defends. And a nice finish on the layup. 12 points for him.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the paint. Here's your 7. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
None with it. 5 points in the game. No one covering.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Hamas, the pass to Hayes. Here's Hamas. Pass to Hayes. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Hits the trifecta.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to your 7. Soft touch off the glass. Your 7's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
There's the drive. Good on the shot. And now it's an 8-point Athens lead.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Basket's good.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. They get the rebound. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Athens leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. There. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Oh, deflected. Grant with a steal. And for Athens, to the inside. Got a piece of it. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. At one point, they led by 16. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Launches it. Not going to go that time.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Driving inside. Off with the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And they're on the run. Ball's going up the court. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. C. Missed inside. Athens leading by 3. Grant in the post.
Oh, powerful.
Yes! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
On target from range.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Hamas. Lets it go from deep. To the wing on the left. Now here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Graham. Going inside. Unloads. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Here's Hamas to the wing, right side. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Graham.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Osman. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. No good on the quick 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. And another miss by Athens.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. On offense, here is Athens. At one point, they led by 16. Stripped it away. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Oh, my! What a shot!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Graham, right side. Off target from downtown. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin, and it's Hayes in at the small forward. Here's Baldwin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Going in. Oh, wow, man.
That was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Biberovic. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Here's Ward. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. No good on that one. Now Hayes. Pass to Biberovic.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Third team foul.
Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. A shot by Biberovic, no good. And they're running. Here's Hamas. No good from outside. Ball's knocked loose from downtown. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Out to the right wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. To the middle. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And Hayes throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Baldwin looking for the opening. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Hamas. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Simply out of control. Already 3 fouls for him now. I think he may need to take a seat here soon.
Tries to keep it alive. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hayes down low. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Biberovic. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Hamas. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Drives to the hoop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Biberovic. Now here's Hayes. Here's the 3. A shot by Biberovic, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Baldwin. From the arc. Goes back up. Schonbach. And that one released in time, but no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up 5. And don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
There's the pick. See the pass to Wachera.
Away team ball. Third team foul. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Will begin. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wachera. With the teardrop, count that one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row.
in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Gutteridge. Scoreless thus far. And he comes up with the deuce.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Low. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Sinks the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Birch with it. Pass to Colson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Gutteridge. Puts up a deep three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Low. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shot from 12. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Cans it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
It's good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
With the drive.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Watsura. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Colson. Back to Birch. Pass to Gutteridge. There's the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
For 3. That one misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. Taking a closer look. And that concludes.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Baldwin. Takes it off the glass. Baldwin's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
We've got Hayes, and it's Melly in at power forward. And good that time.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Baldwin. Connects from three-point range. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Baldwin. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one falls.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Driving to the basket.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
There's the lob to the hoop. Intercepted. 1:52 left to play in the third. He takes it in. Knocked away. Fast break. Here we go. Jumps up. Oh!
Man.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, here's Bibanovic. Beyond the arc. Was shot missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Hits the three-point bomb. Ward's got 13.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Jacks up a 3.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
.55 seconds left in the third. To end the run, he lays it in. Baldwin's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Over to the wing. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Let's go to the left wing. Over to the left wing. 11 seconds left in the third. Here's Moore. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. They're up by 8. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the shot goes in.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Driving the lane, banked in off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And he makes good on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Swiped it away by himself. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers, and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Birch's shot's good.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The shot's good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The offensive rebound. Takes a 3. That one, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And so here's the home team. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Watera. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it goes out of bounds following the shot. .157 left here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. They get it back. Here's Colson. Here's Birch. Good on the triple. 1:30 left in the game. Stolen. Tries a three. Second chance shot. The three. The shot will not fall. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first.
For the away team, number 21, 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Count it.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here they come. Launches from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
It's good on the putback. Birch grabs the board. Here's Watera. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A confident win and one where they clearly show.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli, and it's Baberovic in at the point. Here's Baberovic. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses. Outside none from the wing, and stolen by Hayes. Here's Baberovic. Blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The home team on D. Here's Baldwin, and a strong finish with two hands.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Right side, none. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
Both good from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
There's the three, and stolen by Hayes. Here's Baldwin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside none. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Knocked loose. Now here's none. The D's right on him. Inside. And your 7 gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Baberovic. To the paint. Pass to Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Baldwin's got 10 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's none. Defense right on him. Hayes with it. Here's Melli. Shots blocked. They get it back. Here's Baldwin. Sinks it from distance. 13 points in the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They need this. Hernan Gomez. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. Down low. Here's your 7. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Baberovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Baldwin. And rejected. Outside none. Lays it up and banks it in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Athens.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. And the visitors call time here. Athens trails by 4. Outside none. Gets 7 a screen. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation.
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough DA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Athens shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So he gets them both. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Here's Goodrich. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They're up by 6. And the second quarter is... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the break.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Off target at the rim. Athens trails by 6. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And he gets that one. And so it's Athens with it. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Osman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Guduric. He's covered by Grant.
Athens foul call. Jedi Osmond. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Two on the clock. It's hauled in by Athens. Over to the left wing. The steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Guduric. 3 on the clock. From the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Athens trails by 4. And here's Grant from the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Osman. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the left side wing. Ooh, poked away. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
.121 left in the second quarter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the break. Pass to Osman. And he lays it up and in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here's Grant from the arc. The shot won't fall. Grant's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Out to the wing. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Pass to Osman. Pulls it. Off target with the open look.
I saw a green light there, but D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And we finished off 1/2 of play. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And moving on, that's it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Athens trails by 12. Off target from three-point range. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the one. Hayes against Nunn. Hayes misses. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Yurtseven. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's the teardrop. Baldwin's shot is off. Now Hernan Gomez. He's scoreless to the inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Hayes. He's off on that one. Good D by Yurtseven.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Nunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nunn's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Melli. Pass to Beberovic. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And that one drops.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Baldwin. And that one is hammered home.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Pass to Yurtseven. Nunn with it. From the baseline. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Beberovic. No points so far. Pass to Hayes. Here's Beberovic. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Melli. Pass to Baldwin. Got a hand on it. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens on Sunday, and then on Sunday, on offense, here is Athens. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. And that one's good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Athens.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
With the drive, pass to Baberovic. Pure from three-point range. Baberovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And that's good as he hits both shots. Right side, none. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Baberovic. From outside, off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Athens up by 4 after a quick break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Outside for Grant. And the layup falls.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Guduric. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Can't get it to fall.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
They haven't held the lead for a while.
And BA, that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game. He didn't have his feet planted.
Number 26, first personal foul, second team foul.
Banked it in off the glass. And that ties it up. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Grant outside. Lets it go. Can't get it to drop. Grant's gone just 1 for 4 so far to the paint. In transition, here they come. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And another miss by Athens. Here's Guterich. He's covered by Grant. To the right side. Here's Guterich. And it's good for 2.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
There's a screen. Snatched away. To the middle.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Jedi Osman. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Osman. Athens trails by 4. Grant outside. To get back on track. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Sinks the tray. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the 4th quarter. From 7 feet away. And he banks that one home. 1:19 left in the 4th. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. And there's the screen. To the paint. Here's Osman. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And it's in.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And here's Grant from the arc. Tries again.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
It's hauled in by Athens.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. And Athens calls time here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Substitution on the court.
$17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Puts up a deep 3. No good there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of...
Thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here's Nunn. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Ward. Here's Hayes. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Now Athens with it. Here's Nunn. They grab their own miss. There's Lucas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Athens shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Hayes, driving inside. Tries to save it. Here's Ward. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Lucas. Athens with another miss. And here's the fast break. A finish. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Ward.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Hummus. Back to Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
That's tipped.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And they get it back. Lets the three fly. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Now Athens with it. Takes it inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. Back to Hayes. Pass to Hummus. This one for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Number one.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Deflects the pass. 1:32 left to play in the first. Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
Wasted no time on that one. He has 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Hayes. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's Lucas. From outside, off the mark. One-on-one here. Off target from three-point range. Launches it from deep. Athens gets it back in a new 14. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Hernan Gomez. Athens moving the ball around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Number 2.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. They're up by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Shoots the 3. No good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
No good from Grant. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Low. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Athens trails by 6. Shoots from 12. Picked off in midair. To the wing right side. The tray. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Osman. They get it again. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Watsara. He's covered by Grant. A shot by Watsara. No good. Fires from deep. No good from Grant. And they're pushing it up. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Low. He's covered by Grant. 5 to shoot.
Athens foul called. Grant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Shot's good by Watsara.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The shot that time, not on target. Low. Misses the 3. Athens trails by 11. Here's Osman. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Stolen by Grant. From about 16. And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Pass to Watsara. Right wing. Ball stolen. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Low. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Osman in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Low. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's good. Athens trails by 5. Grant for 3. That shot no good. Grant's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Launches it. The putback. The putback is no good. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc. Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Seconds left in the first half. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray. He's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls. And despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
And that'll do it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Osman's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at Athens. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Always gone up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by none. Pass to Hernan Gomez. A shot off that time.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Athens trails by 6. Puts up a 3. Yurtsevin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Athens trails by 6. There's the drive. Hernan Gomez kicks to Yurtseven. There's Lucas. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Hamas. Here's Ward. No scoring in this one.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
From the arc. Kept alive. The layup off target. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Fourth team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And that one is good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Fires for 3. That one doesn't go.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Nice move. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Athens with another miss.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Athens foul call. Number 44. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Athens trails by 16. To halt the run. He can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And Hayes brings it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Hamas. To the right side. Hayes the pass to Hamas. lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Hamas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Low, he's covered by Grant. Low. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For the three. No good from Grant.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And he gets it back.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Papa Petro carries it from three-point range.
McGee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Low. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Grant for three. The shot, no good. Grant's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Low. To the paint. Sy. No good on the triple. Athens trails by 19. And now the pass break. Grant with the ball. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Stolen by Grant.
Number 8.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Osman missing. Off target with his three. Now Athens with it. Grant for three. That shot off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes. He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Three-pointer. Athens with another miss. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Watsara, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
No good on the quick three. Pass to Osman. Takes a three. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Watsara is gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Off target with the open look. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the wing right side. Here's Osman. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick three. And here is Grant. Offensive rebound from deep three-point land. And that one is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Puts up a deep three. He can't hit that time. Here's Osman. Puts up a deep three. The shot misses. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one.